Assalamu alaikum. Good evening to you viewers at home. We are here at the Women of Wonder hosted by Panache. I am your host tonight, Maimuna Mabena.
And I'm Mohammed Shinara.
And together we'll be taking you through the exciting event where the nominees are coming in today to receive their award. Now, this is quite exciting, and I love spaces that celebrate women within their respective field. I mean, last year we were here, we saw so many women coming through, and just hearing their bios, it's mind-blowing, hey?
Amazing. And Maimuna, this is what our guests, our awardees are here for, the Women of Wonder Awards. What a lovely trophy, sponsored by Panache, Trade Route City. And I think it's important, just coming out of Women's Month, going into Heritage Month, just coming to Heritage Day as well. So it's so important celebrating the amazing women of our country.
Definitely. So we are looking forward to having those beautiful conversations with those nominees as well as the award recipients in terms of how do they feel and what the award means to them. But it would be quite unfair if we start the whole, conversation without actually talking to the women behind this thing.
Yeah, in a few minutes' time, we're going to be speaking to Farzana Mayet, the organizer. And I think Farzana is a phenomenal woman who's done so much for, not only for women, for South Africa in general. So I think it's very important we get to speak to Farzana, get her dream, and speak to her about what this award means to so many people. And I think it's amazing. I'm just looking at this trophy and the nominees that we're going to see tonight. I think really, really amazing women who deserve this award so much.
Definitely, but viewers at home, do not go too far because you will miss out on the beautiful conversations that will definitely leave you inspired and hopeful. See you when we come back. Welcome back, viewers at home. As I did say before, I am promising you amazing conversations. Now, why would we move on to speaking to nominees and awardees and forget the women or the brains behind this event itself? And I'm here standing with her, Farzana Mayet. Last time she told us, turn your cans into cans. Assalamu alaikum, Farzana.
Walaikum salam, Maimuna. I'm so fascinated you actually remembered that.
I remembered the whole conversation, but then I would like for our viewers at home to actually also have the, moment of being inspired by you, because I could say it word for word, but I would be taking the spotlight away from you. So if you can tell us more in terms of what really inspired Panache and why are we here tonight?
Well, tonight we are celebrating a very momentous occasion, Maimuna. Tonight we are celebrating the 10th Gauteng Annual Women of Wonder Awards, proudly powered by Trade Route City. If you ask me how it started, well, I've got to inspire, and this is really an inspirational story. Like I said last year, and I'm going to reiterate this year to any viewers that may have missed it. Attending many awards functions, I always found that, while CEOs and MDs, no doubt they do the hard work, they really put out everything. I should know, I'm one myself. I can attest to the hard work that goes into running your business. But what about those ordinary, extraordinary women? What about the hard work, the sacrifices that they make on a daily basis? Where's the recognition for them? Not that they're doing it and doing the hard work for any type of recognition.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know when people get the emails, they start crying because they never expected it, and they work for a cause, they don't work for applause.
Yeah.
So they were really, I found that really there's a big disparity. I found there's a big disparity, and why not award these women? With this vision and intention, I approached Mr. Yasin Valley. At first he said, what are we going to do with this? I said, no, we're going to be awarding women, ordinary, extraordinary women making a difference. He said, okay, fine. I don't know what this is about, but I believe in your vision, and let's go with it. That's why I say it always takes one person to just believe in your dream to make it reach this grand heights. And I must say, it's our 10th year. With the grace of the Almighty, with the push of my wonderful family, with Mr. Yasin Valley's backing, we have taken the WOW Awards not only a national, Maimuna. We have moved to the UK, we have moved to Dubai.
Come on now.
We have moved to Qatar as well. And soon we're going to be heading to India. So this woman is not interested in only, conquering South Africa. She wants to conquer the world. She wants to go global. So the Women of Wonder brand needs to be recognized in every corner of the world.
Welcome back, viewers at home. I am back yet again with another beautiful conversation. I'm sure you're seeing the face and you're thinking, Chalo, let's cook. That's right. I am standing here with Tasneem. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
I know the last time we had a conversation was when you told us about your beautiful daughter, and yet again you told us about the beautiful Chalo Let's Cook show. I mean, we've had beautiful conversations, but for viewers who are not so privileged like myself, who know you like me, I would like you to just introduce yourself.
Sure, so I'm Tasneem Jadwit, Chalo Kawa, Chalo Let's Cook. I'm the mum of a wonderful child named Iman Kasuji. Well, she's not a child anymore, she's now 15, alhamdulillah. She has a rare disease called spinal muscular atrophy, and that's why I'm standing here today. So, alhamdulillah, being a mother to a child with a rare disease can make you a very strong person, I would say, and open up other doors you didn't know could open. So, alhamdulillah for that.
Alhamdulillah, you know, usually when a lot of people are sort of faced by adversity, they tend to, you know, seclude themselves and just keep to themselves. But I feel like with you, I don't know where you get the light and the energy that you even not only have it for your loved ones, but you also have it for the world itself through the many beautiful works that you keep doing. Where do you get the love and the energy and the, you know, the sunshine from?
I think that's the beauty of Iman. Faith, and I think that's her name as well. So Iman is everything in life. If you have that Iman, it can take you to strange places sometimes, but alhamdulillah for that.
Now, Tasneem, you are now nominated to receiving Women of Wonder. What was your first reaction when you saw the email and now standing here tonight?
I think just like the abbreviation WOW, wow, like seriously, me, alhamdulillah, you know, I'm honored, privileged. I can't believe I'm here. I never thought I'd ever receive an award, or, you know, as a mother, you don't think that anything you do or try to make a difference in the world would even affect other people, or I don't know. I'm wow.
Now, for viewers out there who are, you know, tuned in right now and they are going through life is throwing them lemons and they don't have the recipe of making lemonades, what's your word of advice to them?
Make lemon achar.
That was a good one.
So I think, you know, life is all about change. Nothing stays the same forever. And it's all about learning to adapt to the change. You may not live the life that you thought you were going to live, but you live the life that Allah chose for you and Allah planned for you. So take each day as it comes, and inshallah, there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Now, receiving the award tonight, what would it mean to you, to the work that you do, and to those who look up to you?
So alhamdulillah, I've recently been appointed as a board member of the Muscular Dystrophy Foundation of South Africa, which is huge in the sense that we can take our fundraising, our awareness raising for rare diseases to a much bigger level. I'm hoping to make those changes to teach people about different conditions, about muscular conditions, and get access. Our main problem in this country is to gain access to treatment which could save lives. We've lost so many kids in our Pure SMA group, which, you know, it's heartbreaking. They could have been saved. Allah knows best, but, you know, we need to make that difference so that we can change things around, inshallah.
Jazakallah so much, Tasneem, for joining us and just leaving us feeling quite different to what we were before speaking to you.
Alhamdulillah, jazakallah khair.
I'm sure you've seen from my previous guest to my current that one thing for sure, they're looking stunning. But then again, it calls because they're about to receive an award of a lifetime. Zahra, jazakallah so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me today. I feel so honored to be here.
Now, for individuals seeing you for the first time, how would you best describe yourself?
So my name is Zahra Surti. I'm a psychologist. I've been a psychologist for the past 5 years, and I'm very passionate about trauma, about working with people from various backgrounds, just really about bringing mental health to the forefront and making people aware that, you know, we have to break the stigma in our communities, and emotion is such an important topic. It's something that we need to speak about so that many of us can get help, because there's still so much of shame when it comes to mental health and mental illness today.
Definitely, and I think also normalizing conversations around, you know, mental well-being. Now, being someone who's always hearing, you know, stories about what's going wrong in other people's lives, how do you actually recharge and keep sane?
You know, I think that as much as I hear stories about what's going wrong in people's lives, there's also so many stories about what's going right in people's lives. And I think that's the point of psychology, that people think it's only about working through all the tough stuff. But really, when you consider healing, it's about people who also share stories of hope and faith and overcoming. And I think I find so much of passion and inspiration in those stories that it becomes so important for me to go to work every day. It's what fuels me, really.
Now, through your work, what impact do you hope to sort of instill in individuals as well as your community at large?
I think just to bring mental health more to the forefront and to let people know that it's okay. You know, there's so much of shame, especially within the Indian Muslim community with regards to seeking help. And I think my work is really to extend beyond just the therapy room, to allow people to know that if I can talk about mental health and my own struggles, then maybe it will speak to their heart and they'll be able to also seek help from a professional as well.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Let's debunk something about mental health that really needs to go away.
I would say that mental illness doesn't exist, right? A lot of people are like, no, there's no such thing as depression, there's no such thing as anxiety. And I think it makes it a lot easier for us to maybe consider that because it's easy to hide our emotions. It exists underneath all of this, right? But it affects us in all areas, from our personal lives to our work lives to our relationships with ourselves and our children. So emotions is really something that we can't run away from. But unfortunately, a lot of people still question, does mental health and mental illness even exist altogether?
Yeah. Now, speaking about the awards, Women of Wonder, what was your feeling? I mean, seeing the email, being here tonight, can you just take us through that?
I think I was so excited about it. I mean, just to get recognition for the work that I do, it happens so much behind the scenes that I don't ever even think that it's leaving much of an impact on anyone. So for someone to recognize that the work that I've been doing actually has an impact just left me feeling really grateful, really appreciative, and obviously very honored to be a recipient today.
Now, getting this reward, what would it mean to the work that you do, to you as an individual, and most importantly, what is your expectations for tonight?
Expectations-wise, I have no idea. I'm just here to have fun, you know, just to see other women who are also doing amazing work and to honor them as well. I think with regards to what it would do for my work, I think maybe it would just be an accolade, a personal acknowledgement for me that the work that I'm doing is leaving an impact. And I think that's really important for me because it's motivation for me to continue doing what I'm already doing.
Zahra, jazakallah so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Viewers at home, that was Zahra sharing in her beautiful work. Now, one thing we are all about at INX is definitely getting rid of those myths that actually help people, not actually help, that actually refrains people from getting the help that they seek. Because when we come to conversations like that of mental well-being, it's something that we prioritize. And make sure you catch us on Tuesday because it's Wellness Tuesday. But that's why I close it off for now. See you when I come back with an amazing guest. Assalamu alaikum, viewers at home. Welcome back. And I'm still here with yet another remarkable individual standing before us. I believe you go by the name of Mr. Yasin Veli.
I do go by the name of Mr. Yasin Valley, but I don't think I'm that remarkable.
Now, you know, when we had a conversation earlier on with Farzana Mayet, and she spoke about the very important role that you played in her actually materializing this dream of hers. I mean, usually when you come up with a dream to any individual, it's more like, it's not for me, I'm not interested. But for you, you are like, if you believe in your dream, I'm just here to support it. Can you take us through that?
No, I don't think that's entirely accurate. Fazana just nagged and nagged and nagged, and to get rid of her, I said to go do what you need to do, and I've got your back. Little did I know that 10 years later we'd be here, and we in, I think, 6 different countries now, worldwide. So yeah, it wasn't as fairy as she makes it sound. I just said to her, go do what you need to do to get her off my back. But it really did work, and I did commit to the brand, and I did commit to the initiative. And by doing that, and by committing to this brand and initiative, we've grown it into an international brand.
I'm sure you just didn't wait just 10 years for you to actually see the work that is actually positive and the impact it's having. When did you first see that actually this lady is going somewhere?
No, we didn't have to wait 10 years. In fact, it was in year 1, where we started small in Lens and Beitunur, and then by year 2, 3, 4, and 5, we started growing. And you know, when you see this remarkable women and the astonishing things that they've achieved, and you actually feel a little bit hopeless. So, yeah, the value add was from day one.
Now, since you always attend these events and it's been 10 years, I want to know from you in terms of what are your expectations tonight? Are they any different from, previous years? If so, how?
Every year we get surprised by the quality and caliber of people that we have. So it's hard to put an expectation to it because you just don't know. From what we've seen over the 10 years is that every expectation that we have had has been exceeded by the brand and by the people that we have attending. So I don't have any expectations.
And any words of, inspiration to some of the nominees tonight and the potential award recipient?
I don't think it'd be fitting for me to give words of inspiration because they're far more accomplished than what I am. But all I can say is whatever you've done and whatever you're doing, keep doing it because women are the architects of society and we need a more productive society in the world.
Jazakallah so much for joining us.
Assalamu alaikum.
Viewers at home, you've heard it from Yasin Veli himself. Now, he spoke in terms of understanding the idea of just supporting Farzana Mayat's dream and just seeing it today, 10 years later, it's still, extending that hope. It's still applauding those women who are at times not really given the flowers that is due to them. That's where we close it up for now, but we'll be seeing you again shortly.
This prestigious award brings together powerful and influential women, as well as women who are striving for excellence within their sphere. Women who have succeeded in their professional and personal lives and embody the qualities of leadership, who display active, creative, and integrative efforts in achieving success at personal, national, and regional levels to deliberate on ways of inclusion and empowerment of women in mainstream economies through skills development, enterprise development, entrepreneurship, projects, program, and improving young women's access to mentors and incubators. Women who have certainly made their mark and through various careers, they will be awarded tonight and recognized this evening. This is an award for women whose extraordinary achievements further the economic empowerment of women. A woman of wonder is a woman who is a progressive thinker, a dynamic leader, a woman that strives to make a difference in society, a woman who makes a formidable impact on others, as well as a woman who continues to inspire and empower no matter where on her journey she is. The WOW Awards have gained tremendous popularity, and we at Panache are incredibly grateful to have been invited to host these awards annually on international shores in places such as Mauritius, Dubai, the UK, and Qatar, and soon to head to India. This prestigious award is gaining worldwide recognition, and the WOW experience is not only to award women achievers, but also to recognize those unselfish women who have collaboratively supported other women to achieve their own success, both in their personal life and within their careers, by collaborating on women duties so women can progress and follow their own North Star. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask you to put your hands together for the CEO of the Women of Wonder Awards, Farzana Mayat.
Assalamu alaikum, namaste, vanakkam, sabona, all protocols observed. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As Catherine has said, I'm Farzana Mayat, the CEO of Panache International and the founder of this illustrious and prestigious award titled as the Women of Wonder Awards. Well, before we commence any further, I would like you to give yourselves a huge round of applause. And with that, let's officiate the 10th Annual Women of Wonder Awards 2024.
We started off in Lenasia. How we started? This wasn't my idea. It wasn't my brainchild. It was as a succumsion, if that isn't even a word. I think it is. But I succumbed to the nag and pester of Farzana Mayat. Eventually, I said to her, Farzana, do whatever you need to. I got your back. Whatever you need to do, just do. Just stop nagging me. And it turned out that in 2015, we had this massive event in a small town hall in Lens. For those of you who don't know where Lens is that space where you don't go, where the Lion King said, you see that place, don't go there. Nevertheless, I think we had 500 people at that function. And we had about 50 recipients. And the next year was the same. And the next year, I think the next year was almost the same. And then Fazana and I sat down and we made a decision that we're not just going to award everybody who is nominated. We then started a very rigorous nomination procedure and then obviously an achievement protocol.
So I normally do this before every beginning of the Women of Wonder Awards. I haven't done it tonight. But now that it's at its completion, I'd like all the men to stand up and give all the ladies a huge round of applause. No, you have to. Congratulations, ladies. We are extremely proud of you. We are extremely proud of your dedication. You have really conquered and you have achieved, and we see your hard work, we see your dedication. That is what the Women of Wonder Awards is all about. Never stop believing, never stop achieving. And to those aspiring to be a visionary woman of wonder, Panache and the Women of Wonder team is watching you very, very closely. Like our visionary Women of Wonder have said, and I'm going to reiterate again, many of them have gone on to achieve even further after receiving their Women of Wonder award. They have shared their experiences with you, so you can attest to that. So follow each other on Instagram, tag our title partner. Let's give a huge round of applause once again for Traders City, without whom tonight wouldn't have been possible. Mr. Yasin Valley and his wonderful wife, Hamida Valley. Ladies and gentlemen, drive safe, be safe. We are watching you. And carry on dreaming, carry on believing, carry on achieving. We want you all on stage now for the group photo that we were talking about. But before we leave, I want to thank a few people. JYM for the amazing sound this evening. Let's hear it for them. Our wonderful photographer, Marina, who no matter what, she'll always be here for the Women of Wonder brand. Thank you so much, Marina. Catherine Constantinidis, our wonderful MC for this evening. Thank you so much. To our associate sponsors who have gifted us wonderful prizes, the wonderful water brand Val Aqua, as well as Sade James Perfumes, Llewellyn Ido and Associates, as well as Inspire, our media partners, The Rising Sun and INX Prime. Thank you so much. Good evening. God bless. Thank you.
Wow, Maimuna, what an amazing event, and sad that it's coming to an end.
Definitely it is so sad, but it was quite exciting seeing the beautiful women coming to the stage to collect the awards. I mean, it speaks to the fact that, you know what, it's always best to reward individuals or give them their flowers while they can still smell them.
Massive congratulations to Fazana and her team for recognizing these phenomenal women while they're still living. And I think we were really blessed with the caliber of awardees tonight.
Definitely. I mean, the work that they're doing within the different fields, it's quite remarkable. And I have to say, viewers at home, it comes to speak to the fact that when we are unified, we can achieve just about anything. And tonight, excellence was achieved. But that's where we call it a night. But on behalf of myself, Maimuna Mapena, and Mohammed Chunara, it's Assalamu Alaikum. Good night.